The CAT guide was created as a combination anatomy textbook, atlas, and dissection guide. The guide has been split into separate text and picture guides to enhance its use among both veterinary students and practicing veterinarians. Picture and digital guides are purchased separately. Using the digital and picture guides in tandem is the most effective way to utilize this reference for veterinary students. Practicing veterinarians will find the guides useful, especially for reviewing anatomical structures prior to performing clinical or surgical procedures. Part 1 contains 37 pages of text describing how to dissect the shoulder and thoracic limb with detailed descriptions of muscles, tendons, ligaments, synovial structures, lymphatics, lymph nodes, arteries, veins, nerves, carpal and metacarpal, and digital pads. Directions for creating the skin incisions are included here. There is also a discussion of cutaneous musculature such as the platysma and cranial prepucial. Pectoral, subscapular, and lateral thoracic nerves are discussed during this initial investigation into the brachial plexus. The deltoideus muscle, caudal circumflex humeral artery, axillary nerve, and axillobrachial vein are described with the study of the lateral shoulder and brachium. The biceps brachii and triceps brachii muscles are investigated, along with the conjoined tendon of the teres major and latissimus dorsi. A discussion of veins supplying the brachium, as well as the distribution of cephalic and accessory cephalic veins, is explained here. On this page, the carpal canal is discussed. Then we move to discovery of the flexor carpi ulnaris. Muscles of the extensor compartment of the anabrachium are described, along with carpal extensor retinaculum. In Part 6, there are 50 pages of text describing how to dissect the head with detailed descriptive information of muscles, tendons, lymph nodes and lymphatic vessels, nerves, blood vessels, salivary glands, oral cavity and tongue, structures of the nose and nasal cavity, eye, ear, pharynx, larynx, trachea, and esophagus. Superficial features of the head are detailed here, while structures of the nasal cavity are discussed with this set of instructions. Deep muscles of the head and instructions for removing the zygomatic arch are detailed on this page. Branches of the trigeminal nerve and the mandibular and sublingual salivary glands are studied on this section of the text. Dissection instructions for revealing and studying the extraocular eye muscles can be found with this set of instructions. In this section 6A, we have 4 pages of text describing detailed anatomy of bones and joints of the skull and mandible. We begin study of the skull by identifying bones that house the brain. And in this final part of the text, the interior of the cranium is investigated.